Hi guys, I hope you are well. So if you've seen my videos before, you'll know my name's Lindsay. I come from the north of England and I am currently doing the Cambridge weight loss plan. I've just got back from Wee & Wade. Excuse my pyjamas, but it's freezing. It's freezing. It's like -2 outside. I've just had my second product of the day, which was a bit silly because it's 7:30 at night, and I just thought I'd take the chance to jump on and show you what I've got for week 2's foods just before while I'm packing them away, and I'll let you know how I got on week 2. So I've still got a few products in here, and my consultant always recommends having like a couple of days worth. I think I've said this before, so I've got 2 days worth of product, 2.5 days actually worth of products if you were on step 1B. So I've got in here, I've got 2 shakes, 2 soups, a smoothie, 2 bars and some bites, and I've also got these which I'm going to be using at work this week. And then this week I've gone for quite a different order because I'm deciding what I like and what I don't as I go along. Sorry about any mess in the background, but this is very impromptu. My husband's just took my son to his grandma's because he's staying there tonight because we both go out so early to work. When we're both on well, my husband does every day, but when I'm on a long day at work, I have to go out really early. So he stays at his grandma's, so he gets a lie in and doesn't have to start school earlier. This week, I've gone for a lot more bars, and I'm kind of more narrowing down the type of bars I'm really enjoying. So I've gone for a lot more bars this week, like I say. And, sorry, I'm just emptying my bag. Yeah, just ignore the background because, like I say, impromptu live. So, what did I get this week? Let's talk about what I got this week, and then I will talk to you, because we can go and sit in the living room then, and I'll tell you how my week has gone. So this week I've gone for a lot more, I was going to say a lot more different then, but that's not real proper English, is it? And that wasn't either what I just said. So I've only gone for 2 actual meals this week, and those are 2 that I haven't tried yet. So I've got a chili con carne to try, which you add water and then microwave, and I've got a tikka curry to try. They're the only 2 I haven't tried yet. I got a bit bored with the bolognese and the carbonara. I will still have them on and off, but to be honest, I'm not a massive pasta eater at the best of times. So I'll have them a couple of nights when I'm home. But the easiest product for me to use at work is soup, simply because you just put your measurement of water in it, mix it up and leave it to stand. So there's no microwaving, no messing. When I'm on my break, I don't have to faff around because my ward's currently been moved to another ward, and I haven't been there yet in another hospital. So I don't even know if we've got a microwave. I'm assuming we will have for the patients, but then again, we're not allowed to microwave food for the patients. So anyway, we won't go there. And then also, I have got myself 2 veg soups because I think I said on my last video, veg soup is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, my favourite soup. It is absolutely lovely. I've got a chicken noodle soup. I've got the Oriental soup to try this week. It's the only soup I hadn't tried, so I thought, go on, give it a try. And I have a leek and potato, which I've just had now when I came back from my weigh-in. And I always put in it some herbs. Like I say, sorry about the background, if you can see the background mess. I normally like tidy up before I do these things. I have the garlic Italian seasoning. You'll see that I like garlic in a minute. And garlic herb chicken seasoning. So I put them in some of them, and that in the leek and potato soup, which I would personally make with chicken stock anyway, is really nice. So I've just had that for my my dinner. So they're all for like my main meals of the day. So I have my first product at around, it'll be 1:30 this week because I'm dropping it by half an hour again. And that will be something along a breakfast style. So I've still got a breakfast product from last week. This is the brand new product, the chocolate crispy rice cereal. So I only got 1 of them because I'm not sure if I like it or not. And I got 2 golden syrup porridges. And then I got a couple of extra bars for breakfasts on the go whilst I'm in work. Then my second product, which is like a bar, I'll have at around 4:30. Then I'll have my like soup or meal at around 6:30, and then I save her products and take it to bed with me and have it with a brew at bedtime. So the 2 snacks will be bars. Now I'm really gutted because she didn't have one of the bars I really wanted in. So I had to kind of get more of other bars because of that. But I have got myself some orange and ginger bites and some caramel bites because I really like them. Why have I put the leek and potato soup there? I think we shall take a veg soup to work tomorrow. And then bar-wise, I've got myself quite a lot of the same bars because I've started to narrow down. There's certain bars that I really enjoy and certain bars that they're all right, but I'm not living for. So I've got 4 peanut crispy bars. These are so filling and so nice, and you could have at the mid-afternoon, or 3 of them are breakfast replacements for when I'm on shift. So I'll need one of them tomorrow as well. Because they're just so filling and so nice. So that is my peanut bars. Then I have, sorry, I'm trying to sort my box out while I'm doing it with you. I have, so one of my other favourite bars is this one, but she didn't have in it, and I wanted 3 of them. So I've got an extra peanut bar, an extra birthday bar, and an extra popcorn bar to replace the choc chewies, to replace the orange fusion. I've also got 2 cookies and cream bars for the afternoon because I feel like that is a good afternoon snack. I can't stand them up, it won't stand up. Oh my word. I have another 2 choc chewies. I started out by saying this was my favourite. It is no longer my favourite. It's been overtaken by orange fusion and the birthday cake bar. I've got 4 birthday cake bars and I'm having one for my supper tonight. My favourite bar by far. It's stunning. It had to be, really, didn't it? Cake, I mean, I don't know if I've said this before, but cake's my nemesis. It is very much my nemesis cake. I love it. So of course the birthday cake bar ended up being my favourite. And then there is a new bar out and it's the caramel popcorn bar, and I think I might take one of them to work tomorrow. No, because I'll have them at work. No, because I might take that and have that on the way home. What to do. No, I'll take a choc chewy, I think. I want to savour the popcorn bar when I have that, not eat it in the car. And I've got 3 of those, and I've got 3 of those because, again, I was going to get 2. She was short on the other bars that I wanted, so I replaced. So there we go. That is my haul for this week. A lot of bars. A lot of bars this week, which I initially steered away from having too many bars, but now I'm just a little bit like, if I like them, why not? Why not? And then I've still got left a couple of shakes. Not a massive fan of the shakes, I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Not a massive fan of the shakes. Don't think they're that tasty. They're not, I had a vanilla one the other night with coffee in, which was all right. The vanilla one, to be honest, is all right, but it's very vanilla-y, and I'm not a massive fan of that. And the chocolate one, I quite liked it the first time, didn't like it the second time. The choc mint, I've had it hot and cold, and that's quite nice. I must admit, that is quite nice. So you can see my plastic recycling as well behind me. And then I've also got 3 bags of pop squares just in case. And I decided to get one in each flavour. So I've got barbecue flavour, salt and vinegar flavour, and cheese and onion flavour. And these you can have if you just feel the need to have that little bit extra on like a hungry day. So on Saturday, I'll tell you in a minute, but on Saturday these really help. These are what I'm going to tell you really helped me on Saturday when I'm talking to you in a minute. So that is this week's haul. So that's going to go away now. Yeah, that's. The puppy's lay on the floor watching me. She's a bit poorly. She's got a UTI. And I really want to feel massively sorry for her, but also she keeps piddling everywhere because apparently that's what they do when they've got a UTI. So she peed on my leg last night, sat on the sofa, she was sat next to me, she jumped up against me. The next minute my leg was warm. She peed on it. That was awesome. So yeah, didn't know those kind of things happened when they have a UTI. Let's go in the lounge. Come on, missus. So yeah, that's my haul for this week. Just gonna go in here. I thought I'd stood in a puddle then. The doctor gave her an injection, and to be honest, since we got back from the vets with that injection, she's been better. But we still had to get her like a course of the anti-inflammatory as well, and she's had a sample sent off to see if now the 2 dogs have run out to get the cat. Shh, come on, you two, stop bullying her. It's nearly feeding time in the zoo. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so that, oh, you little sod. I'll sort that out in a minute. I won't be on for long now. She has biddled. Awesome. But luckily we've put puppy pads under all the throws on the chairs, just because we don't know how to stop her biddling at the moment. So yeah, if she's got a UTI, she's also going to need antibiotics. So we shall see. Hudson, come away from that. I'll sort it in a minute. Yes, I do talk to my dogs like the humans. This is Hudson. You've not seen him on camera. He doesn't like the camera. He looks the other way. So yes, week 2. Sorry, we're 11 minutes in and I've not really said very much. Week 2, it was a little bit tricky at times, I'm not going to lie. I went out for coffee on Thursday, so I got weighed on a Wednesday. Thursday I went out for coffee with my friend, and I just had a black coffee. I was eating her early anyway, so I didn't take any products with me just because I knew I wouldn't normally eat within that time. We went to a coffee that had an upstairs and a downstairs so that we could sit upstairs away from like any temptation, because like I say, my temptation is, that's my thing. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't really go out much, but I do like to meet people and have coffee and cake. So we sat away from the cake stands. However, my friend wasn't feeling very well, so she had 2 hot chocolates with whipped cream and flakes, and a cheese and ham toaster. Fluid. Which is very helpful. That's the orange water flavour and it's so nice. Yeah, so, but I was fine. I wasn't remotely hungry. Didn't bother me at all. It wasn't even a mind game. It just didn't bother me. Then on Saturday, I think Saturday was my hardest day of the whole process. Sorry if you can hear like different background noises. It's the animals making noises at each other. We've only got 2 dogs and a cat. It makes it sound like we've got hundreds, but they're all sat in a triangle looking at each other. And that's the cat hissing. Saturday was hard. I must admit, if there was a day that I was going to give in, it was going to be Saturday. And I'd actually probably set that up for myself looking back. Because on the Friday, I thought to myself, do you know what? When I meet my friends in the morning for coffee, if I just have the scone, which I normally have when we meet, that'll be fine. I'll just have that and I'll move on. And the rest of the day I'll be fine. So I'd kind of set that little thought in my head. Luckily, when we got to the cafe, I wasn't remotely hungry, so I didn't get anything. And even though one of my friends did say a couple of times, you're not having anything, because nobody knows that I'm doing this, except anyone who sees these videos and anyone on my closed weight loss Instagram, which there's nobody who knows me personally except my consultant and one friend. Nobody, I've not told anybody else I'm doing this. So it's been quite tricky. Because I know that sometimes people have issues with total meal replacement, and I'm not interested in other people's opinions right now because I need to do what's right for me. I'm being very like firm on that. So I got through that and that was fine. But I did have I'd already had a coffee before I went, and I had 2 coffees while I was out. So I must admit, I probably pushed my limits a little bit for I got a bit shaky and my insulin probably wasn't right, and I just didn't. We went for a walk round and we were longer than I thought we were going to be. I hadn't taken a bar with me. And it was still only 12:30, 1 o'clock, but I'd had so much caffeine that I did feel shaky and hungry. And by the time I got home, about 1:30, I had my first product. What was it? I don't know what it was on Saturday. I think it was a porridge. And I was starving. I was sat in the living room watching TV, and and I'd had my porridge. Normally wouldn't even think about food again then. I was shaking. I had hunger pains. My heart was racing. I was like, I really don't feel good. I think I'm going to have to go and get some chocolate. And I was like, no, don't get some chocolate. Just be sensible. Stick with what you're doing. You're doing really well. Don't throw yourself off track. Don't sabotage it. So I got a bag of those pop chips. You know what I just showed you in the kitchen? I got a bag of those and I ate them. And I drank a massive amount of my water. I drank about 500 mils of water pretty much straight away, which is like one of them cups. And about half an hour later, I just felt, you know, it just kind of drained off me. It's like it needed to soak up the caffeine. I don't know, because I haven't really been drinking any caffeine while I've been on this. I've cut all my fizzy pop out and I only have one coffee a day, and other than that, I'm just on my bottle of water. So I had cut, and then I have herbal tea, at bedtime. But so I've cut out a lot of caffeine, because I used to have a lot of fizzy pop. Not sugary, but still fizzy pop, which has got caffeine in. So yeah, then after that I went to a buffet. A family buffet thing, because my auntie is over from America, so all our side of the family, because there's so many children from a lot of my cousins and stuff, we hired a hall and we went there and did like a little buffet and that, and everyone just, you know, spent time together. And I didn't have a single thing. In my bag I had my products, but the pop chips had filled me up so much with the water, which my consultant had said that if you have pop chips and drink a load of water, then it's like a real filling. Yep, didn't want anything. So I didn't even have another product till I got home. And in the end, only ended up having 2 products and pop chips that day. Pop squares, whatever they're called, that day. So yeah, that was the hardest day. And that was a mind game. I think it was a mind game. I think I played with my own mind. So if anyone else has done anything like that, let me know in the comments. It'd be interesting to know kind of what you kind of find easy, difficult, what you've had to battle against. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to know. So I've just been and got weighed, obviously, because I've just unpacked all my products, and I've lost another 2.5 pounds. So how do I feel about that? I'm a little bit mixed, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for about 4. I'm really not going to lie. I was saying 3 in my head, but really I wanted to see 4. Because I feel like I've overcome so many obstacles this week with my, like, abstaining from all of those occasions where I would, for me, it was massive, because I would normally just use it as an excuse, and I would have eaten like a cake, at least one cake and probably some toast on Thursday. I would have eaten a scone and a cake on Saturday morning, because a scone's not a cake, just so you know. And then I would have had buffet, where there was like massive cakes and just my mum's egg mayonnaise sandwiches, which are the best. So a little bit disappointed, but also I'm really pleased, because we're £8.5 down, and if I wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be £8.5 down. So we're looking at it like that. I'm also dead on the stone bracket now. So I'm dead on 13 stone now. Started at 13.5, dead on 13 stone. So next week I am going to be out of the 13s without a shadow of a doubt, because I'm on it. I'm dead on it. I'm dead on 13. So that is what we're going with. We are excited for week 2. So if you've got any questions about how I'm finding it, if you've got any advice, tips or support that you want to offer me, I'm really sorry the dogs have switched the TV on now while they're fighting. Never work with animals. Never work with animals. Anyway, I hope that wasn't too long, and I hope it wasn't too waffly. It wasn't very structured. It was very spur of the moment. I normally like have a bit of an idea what order I'm going to talk to you in. But yeah, if you do watch this, thank you so much for staying this long. We are £8.5 down. Give us a like if you would be so kind, and I will post again across the week. I'm going to try and do a vlog, I don't know how you say it, but it may just be over the course of a few days, because I've got a busy few days coming up. And I always feel like I bore you to death if I'm just posting a picture of me making a product. So, but I am at work tomorrow now. I can't use my camera in work unless I'm off the ward. But if I'm on my break and stuff and there's no one else in the break room, because I don't know what this new, where we're working at the moment, I don't know what the break room there's like. Then I might jump on then on my break and let you know how my first day back at work while I've been on the plan is going. Otherwise, I'll jump on tomorrow night and do a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna fly. Have a fabulous evening, day, or whatever time of the time it is, wherever you are. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.